Shortly before 7 p.m. this evening, and Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe resigned.
The Honorable Jacob Mudenda, notice of resignation.
News broken by Parliament Speaker Jacob Mudenda, who said he had received a letter from President Mugabe informing him of his, quote, voluntary decision to resign to allow a smooth transfer of power, according to Reuters news agency. His announcement bringing to an immediate halt impeachment debate that had just started as lawmakers began the process of impeachment hearings to remove him.
Today we're coming into Parliament to try and impeach Mugabe to go. Because as Zimbabweans, we are saying as the MDC, we are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Almost definitely we are going to succeed. You must understand that we were 270 members of Parliament and some members of the Senate. All in all, we've got the numbers to make sure that Mugabe has to go.
The Honorable Jacob Mudenda, notice of resignation.
The end of Mugabe's 37-year-old reign since the country got independence from British colonial rule sent MPs into jubilation on the floor of the House. The streets of Harare saw an outpouring of people as soon as the news was out. Theirs was a much-awaited celebration. Attempts to oust 93-year-old Mugabe were triggered by the dismissal of his VP, Emmerson Mnangagwa, 3 weeks ago. Mnangagwa had since fled the country, saying he feared for his life. Mnangagwa's dismissal, seen by many as Mugabe's efforts to clear the way for his wife, First Lady Grace Mugabe, to succeed him as president. Events that followed this move would see an irked military lodge what many viewed as a coup, placing Mugabe and 4 of his senior ministers under house arrest and taking over the state broadcaster ZBC. But Mugabe would re-emerge days later, and just when he was expected to resign, he made a sudden about-turn, resulting in MPs taking the legislative route today. The very party he co-founded, ZANU-PF, ousted him and his wife. He had been given until midday Monday to resign, but he did not, chairing a cabinet meeting instead that only a handful of ministers attended. His former VP, Mnangagwa, a favorite of many to succeed him, had earlier today urged Mugabe to resign immediately, saying in a statement, quote, I told the president that I would not return home now until I am satisfied of my personal security because of the manner and treatment given to me upon being fired. The speaker now says he is dealing with legal issues to ensure the country will have a new leader by end of Wednesday. Mugabe is to be succeeded by his vice president. Only now that would be Felekeze Lamfoko, who is the current VP, a supporter of Grace Mugabe. It remains unclear, however, if Mnangagwa could be restored to his former position, which in turn would see him become president. A move that would be all the more possible since he was made head of ZANU-PF in Mugabe's stead. Jackie Maribe for The Big Question.